All right, hi Addy. I just wanted to go over your homework because I just finished correcting your homework for lesson number 8, and you did really awesome. Out of all of those problems, you only missed 2. So I want to make sure that you understand those 2 problems, so I'm going to go over them with you, okay? And the first one is this: 800 divided by 39. And these are really tricky problems because of all these zeros. That can really mess people up. It messes me up when I do them. Sometimes I get them wrong too. So the best way to do it is just practice, okay? And you got the first part right. So the first thing you do is figure out how many times does 39 go into 80? And you said that it goes in there 2 times, which is correct. So 2 times 9 is 18. I'm going to carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And then you subtract and you get 2, and you bring down this 0, which you did, and then we're going to put a 0 here, okay? But then the next thing that you did was you put remainder 20, which is not the right answer because you're not done with the problem yet. So what you have to do before then is you have to then ask, well, how many times does 39 go into 20? And then you have to put a 0 up here because 39 goes into 20 0 times, okay? Because you already figured out that 39 goes into 80, how many times? 2 times. But then you have to do this one too, right? That's why you bring it down. So then you have to figure out how many times does 39 goes into 20? It goes into 20 0 times. And then 0 times 39 is going to be 0. And then you have to subtract, okay? And then when you subtract 20 minus 0, you get 20. So now you can go up here and put remainder 20. So the correct answer is 20 remainder 20. And the way you did it, you just did 2 remainder 20. So I want you to practice this problem one more time for me and do it on a sticky note or something, okay? All right. The next one that you missed, let's see. Let me figure this out. Yeah, you got that one right. Okay. All right. The next one that you missed, that I think you just accidentally skipped it because you just didn't do it. It was 825 divided by 8, and you just didn't put any answer. And I tried to find some work where maybe you showed your work and I didn't see it. So I'll just do that one really quick just to make sure that you understand it, okay? But I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm just going to write it in a different way. 825 divided by 8 like this. So 8 goes into 8 one time. 8 times 1 is 8. I'm going to subtract. I get 0, so I just bring down that 2. And then 8 goes into 2 0 times. And then 0 times 8 is 0. And now I bring down that 2 again because I'm subtracting. And then I bring down the 5. 8 goes into 25. 8 times 3 is 24. And that leaves 1 left over. So it's 103 remainder 1. And let me see if I got that right. It's problem number 20. Yes, that's the right answer. So it's 103 remainder 1. You know what? This is a little bit similar to that previous problem because you have to do this step and put a 0 up here. So I do want you to figure this one out and write it out as a little extra part of your homework, okay? All right. The next one that you missed is, it was a word problem. It was problem number 24, and it says this: if the divisor is 8 and the quotient is 24, what is the dividend? What is the dividend? Okay, and I know what you did. You kind of figured out that, well, I know that 8 and 24 are in a fact family, and you put the answer as 3. But that is not the right answer. And the way to figure out this problem is to remember what those words mean. So if you're looking at a division problem, you've got the dividend in here. And you have the divisor out here. And the quotient is the answer. Remember that now? Okay, so if the divisor is 8, then 8 is going to go here. And if the quotient is 24, then 24 is going to go up here. So let me write it in a different way. Okay. So 24 goes here, 8. So you're going to find what goes here. And this is the dividend, right? So you can see it's not going to be 3. It's going to be a huge number because something divided by 8 is going to be equal to 24. And the way to figure that out is to figure out what is 24 times 8. Okay, so 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 3, 17, 18, 19. So it's 192. And you could even check your answer by doing this division problem. 192 divided by 8 and see what you get. And you should get 24 if you do that division problem. Okay, so that's pretty much all you missed on your math. So hopefully that explanation is helpful. Okay, love you, Addy. Great job. I'm actually glad that you're making a few tiny little mistakes. Don't worry because you had over 30 problems, so you still got an A on that. I just want you to understand what you missed. Okay, love you, Addy. See you later. Bye.